Hello, it's me, Serenity Star, and today you can see I have wet hair. I've just taken a shower and I would like to get ready with you now. I am going to show you the makeup I'm going to apply on my clean face, and then I'm going to apply that makeup and apply the same makeup on you, if you don't mind, if you agree with the colors. So, I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be. If it is too big, then it may be that I split it into parts, like one part with me showing you the makeup and the other part applying the makeup on myself and you. So shall we start? Okay, first of all I would like to show you the tools I'm going to use. Please excuse my voice, I have been a little sick and my voice is still a little gritty. Please excuse my nails, I don't know, they got very, very big. And you know, I apply these nails only for making videos because of the great tapping sounds they make. But I'm honestly not sure how long I'm going to stand them because, I don't know, it's very hard to get used to this length. I think it's gorgeous, but I don't know if I can live with that. It may be that maybe I'll shorten them again. But look how sparkly they are. Okay, so the most important tool I'm going to use is this beauty blender. This is new, but I used it yesterday and haven't cleaned it yet after only one use, so I hope you don't mind that it's not perfectly clean right now. You can see it's just a tiny little bit of makeup on top here. This beauty blender, it's not the first time I use it, it's just a new one because I don't know, in every 3 months or so I buy a new one. I applied the size of nails because one of my favorite ASM artists here in Germany uses very long fingernails, and her tapping sounds are so awesome. So that's why I wanted to try that too, but I don't know how she can live with that. I don't know. I think I'll shorten them again just because I cannot really work with them. So this is the beauty blender. Then I'm going to use some brushes. They are all by the same brand. It's not an expensive brand, but I like it, which is Eyebrow. Yeah. And this is a makeup or concealer brush. It is very dense, but still very, very soft. And this brush I am going to use to apply eyeshadow primer. Then I'm going to use this blush brush. It's so difficult for me to say blush brush. Yeah, it's just a very soft, small brush that I like to use to apply my blush, because I like applying blush in a more defined way. I know that there are people who use bigger blush brushes because they kind of apply it everywhere here, but I like to apply it in a very defined way. This is so soft. Excuse this face demon here. We're going to conceal it later. See how breezy, how soft it is. So soft. Then I also use a fan brush, and this brush I use to apply contouring and highlighter. It's also very, very soft. This is very great for contouring because it's so fine that I can get right into my cheekbone area. Here. And a little bit on the forehead. So soft. Then just a normal powder brush. Also super soft. I love how soft these brushes are. They're not made of real animal hair, which to me is very important because I try to only buy products that are cruelty-free. I can never be 100% sure, but here in Europe at least there is a site on the internet where you can find which brands are either cruelty-free, then they have kind of, they are ordered in colors. You have red, yellow and green. The red color indicates that the product is not cruelty-free, that they're experimenting on animals. Then the yellow sign shows you that the products are cruelty-free, that there are no animals used to test the products. But the yellow sign does not say that there are no animal products included, so they are not vegan. And then the green light indicates that the product is totally cruelty-free and is vegan, so no animal products are included. And I never ever buy products that have the red sign on the list. And when I found that list, I had really to make some sacrifices, because especially products with a brand P&G, which kind of are everywhere. I was not aware of that. How many products are by P&G and they are not cruelty-free. They have all the red sign. So especially my favorite product that I really got addicted to was a lip balm. Blistex. I loved the smell and how it felt on my lips. And I really got addicted, especially to the smell, because it was so soothing to me. And since I suffer from anxiety, this was a really big deal to me. But then I found out that Blistex is by P&G and they're not cruelty-free, so I stopped buying that product. But I could not live with myself using a product of no importance at all, like cosmetics, to make myself look more beautiful or whatever, knowing that animals were tortured for such an unimportant reason. Just so. So all the products I'm going to show you are at least in the list of the yellow sign. Here in Europe, there for 2 or 3 years there's been a law that prohibits stores to sell products that have been developed by testing on animals, but I don't know, I don't trust that. So, according to that list, it is an official list from an official website that I have. The products that I have are at least, very few of them are with the green sign, because it's very hard to find vegan products that I can afford. But I never buy products with the red sign, so where it is totally clear that animals have been used to test out those products. This is very important to me. I can only rely on that list and hope that it's true. So, no animal hair in this brush, but still it is so super soft. I apply my translucent powder with that brush. So soft. Wonderful. Feel how soft it is. And the last brush is this eyeshadow blending brush. It is to blend out the eyeshadows. Blend out or blend in is just a blending brush. Oh, that's so soft as well. I love how it is white and then black and kind of gray. I love how the colors of these brushes are. So with this brush and some others, we're going to apply our eyeshadow. I have two more eyeshadow brushes. They are from a different brand, Essence. So just one that is more defined and smoky eye brush. Then I have this small brush that I use to apply the contouring on my nose because it's very fine, and also to apply my eyebrow powder. And then this brush I use to apply concealer under the eyebrows and on the outsides of my lips, because I like using very clear or light colored lipsticks, and so I like to conceal only the edges of my lips, that they don't appear darker than the lipstick. So that are all the tools. Now let's go to the makeup itself, which is first the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Smoothing Refiner for invisible pores and lines. And so here's Catrice, which is under the yellow sign of my list, this brand. So this is a brand I buy a lot. Most of the products I have are by Catrice because I really like the products and they are, according to the list, cruelty-free. At least here in Europe. I don't know if this is worldwide. This is only a European list for the European Union. Just going through some pretty big crisis at the moment. Oh man. Crazy things are happening. You have no idea. So, and this says, base for an instantly refined, smooth and soft skin appearance, makes pores and lines invisible. And in German, Grundierung, die das Hautbild sofort verfeinert, ebnet und weich erscheinen lässt, macht Poren und Linien unsichtbar. It's also written in French, but I'm afraid I don't know. This has a slightly pinkish color. I don't really know if it makes that much of a difference, to be honest. But, well, since I have it, I can use it. Then, our foundation is also by Catrice. It's Catrice Cosmetics 12 Hours Matte Mousse Makeup. Even finish invisible pores and lines in the color 025 light beige. In winter, my skin gets very fair, so this is the second lightest color there is. In summer, my skin gets really very tanned. I only have to look at the sun and I'm tanned. So I have to, in summer I have to use at least two darker shades. But since now it's winter, well, technically is it already spring? But still it's so cold outside and snowing once in a while. To me it's winter. And this says, mattifying mousse makeup with perfect coverage for a powdery, naturally flawless finish and skin that feels well cared, dermatologically tested. And in German, mattierendes Mousse-Make-up mit perfekter Deckkraft für ein pudriges, natürlich makelloses Finish und ein gepflegtes Hautgefühl. Hautverträglichkeit dermatologisch bestätigt. This is the first mousse makeup I've purchased in a very long time, but I have to say that I really like this one, though it feels sometimes that it makes my skin a little dry, but when I apply, like I did now, enough moisturizer on my face, then it's okay. So my face is already moisturized. I always, with a liquid makeup, liquid foundations, I have the problem that it makes my skin look a little oily after a while, and I hate that. And I don't have oily skin. On the contrary, my skin is more on the dry side. So imagine people with oily skin. And this really doesn't make my skin look oily in no areas of my face, even after wearing it for a few hours. So this is what I really like about it. Then I am going to use once I find it. My concealer. This is the liquid by Catrice Cosmetics as well. Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in the same color as the foundation, though the number is different, which is funny. It's 020 Light Beige, and it says liquid, high coverage and ultra long lasting concealer perfectly camouflages under eye circles, spots and even tattoos. Apply in small dabs and let dry well. Apply extra layers if needed. Waterproof, dermatologically tested. And in German. I know that some of you like to listen to me, like listening to me speaking in German. Flüssiger, hochdeckender und ultralang anhaltender Concealer kaschiert perfekt Augenringe, Pickel und sogar Tattoos. Vorsichtig auftupfen und vollständig trocknen lassen. Bei Bedarf weitere Schichten auftragen. Wasserfest, Hautverträglichkeit, dermatologisch bestätigt. I don't know, it kind of crinkles, it gets crinkly and makes my skin look older, more wrinkly than it already is, and this is not good. Then I'm going to use, also by Catrice, the Prime and Fine Eyeshadow Base. Intensifying eyeshadow base that improves durability. Intensivierende Lidschattengrundierung für langen Halt. My cat's eating, if you wonder what this sound is. Then I have this Catrice Defining Blush in the color 060 Rosewood Forest. And I actually use this for contouring my face. Silky Soft Powder Blush for a natural radiant complexion with vitamin E, nurturing and smoothens small skin imperfections. Seidiges Puderrouge für einen natürlichen, strahlenden Teint mit Vitamin E pflegt und gleicht kleine Unebenheiten aus. And this is matte. It has no shimmer to it. And this is what I like. So I like to use matte products to contour my face. I don't contour my face very much. My cheekbones are very edgy already. So you can, without makeup, you can see that line here already. So I don't need to contour it that much. I like to contour this little double chin away and my very big forehead to make it appear a little shorter. And for highlighting, I'm going to use the Glow Up Highlighter Eyes and Cheeks by P2. This is only very, very soft. And in the spots I like to to highlight a little more, I'm going to use the Color Appeal Platinum, which is by L'Oreal, a brand I don't buy. This was a gift because L'Oreal has the red sign on top. This is very dirty. So this is actually an eyeshadow, but I use it to highlight the regions of my face, the areas of my face that I like to be extremely highlighted, like the bridge of my nose and my outer cheeks and under eye area here. Then we're going to use the Essence Eyebrow Stylist Sets. These are 2 shades of eyebrow powders in 02 Natural Blonde Style. So these are 2 colors for blonde people. I'm not naturally blonde, but well. And I use this lighter shade here. I think it matches my natural eyebrow color better than the darker one. And to conceal under my eyebrows and around my mouth, I use this Essence Match to Cover Cream Concealer. It doesn't have very high coverage, which it doesn't need. I only use it kind of to define the under eyebrow area and slightly conceal the edges of my lips. In summer I use the darker color, and in winter, like now, I use this lighter shade. Okay, then I'm going to use this no-name brush, which came with my makeup mallet. already reached the bottom. It is this pink blush, which I'm going to actually use as blush. It's not very opaque. If it was very opaque, I probably wouldn't use it. Then to blend everything out a little bit, the blush and the contouring and the highlighting, to blend all this together and to set the makeup, I'm going to use the Prime and Fine mattifying powder, waterproof, in 010 translucent. And on the back it says translucent and here it says transparent, so it has no color. And it says silky waterproof powder for a long-lasting, mattified and flawless complexion, resists humidity, fits every skin tone with soft focus effect and vitamin A and E. And it really has the soft focus effect, which I love. So your skin kind of looks a little bit photoshopped. This is one of my favorite products, actually. I think this powder is very good. So it looks white, but it does not look white on your face. It's really transparent. Yo. Then we are going to use two different eyeshadow palettes, which is one by Catrice, the Absolute Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and the colors have no name, but it says Absolute Matte Eyeshadow Palette, 6 long-lasting matte shades that suit anyone and any occasion. Simply a must-have. There's a strange cat outside. The silky and smooth texture comes in a variety of matte shades from light to dark and can be combined easily with double-ended brush for easy application. Oh yeah, this comes with a brush, but I rarely use it. So this has 6 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Almost a white one, which is very sheer, and slightly. I think it's a very light and sheer coral color. And this grayish one. This is my favorite color out of the palette. It's kind of a mauve, then a brown, and a dark gray. Yeah. Let me open it so you can see better. See? This is my favorite color. I definitely use it most. And the other palette is by Essence, All About Roses. 8 trendy matching rose colors that can be combined in every way. The soft and long-lasting texture offers different effects from matte to metallic. So again, we have eyeshadows, only that there are only 3 matte ones, which is this one, a very light sheer rose color. Then again, it is almost the same color as the one I like in this one, only lighter. So a matte light mauve color and a darker mauve color. It's not brown because it has kind of a purplish undertone. And then the other ones are shimmery. This one is kind of iridescent. It's a very light baby pink. Then we have it's almost white. It looks like eyes, but still has a pink shimmer. And my 2 favorite colors are these 2. This is kind of a very light lavender color, shimmery, and this is it's a brown color with a purple shimmer in it. And then the darkest color is this dark purple color, which I also like a lot, but only use it, of course, more dramatic looks. So I'm pretty sure we're going to use this color today. The colors also have no name. The eyeliner I want to use today is the Dip eyeliner, DIP eyeliner, waterproof by Manhattan, in the color Tender Brown. Lately I've been into brown eyeliners instead of black ones because it's not that harsh of a look. When it's daytime, I sometimes like to use a softer look. So I'm going to use this one. And as usual, my teeny tiny white eye pencil that I'm going to use on the waterline. Teeny tiny. And now comes my favorite mascara, the best I've ever had. It's by Maybelline New York. Lash Sensational. This is a great mascara in my opinion. It is in the color black. This is the brush with some kind of special technology, I guess. So that's it.